Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs. My project today is a Valentine, like a classroom exchange. It measures 2 by 3 by 3/4, and inside, this is a very economical one, is one of these love bracelets. They do have necklaces, but these are bracelet ones, and I think they're really cute. I got them from Dollar Tree, and it was $1.25, and inside there's 12. So, and you get 2 of these from each sheet of your 8.5 by 11 cardstock. All right, I'm using the Hugs for Love bundle punch and stamp set. And what we need for this project, it's pretty easy. You only need 1 bundle and some cardstock and DSP. So we need a piece of pretty in pink cardstock that is 6 by 5.5, some basic white. I'm using Lily Pond Lane DSP, 2 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 2 3/4, 2 that are 1 3/4 by 1/2, 2 that are 3/4 by 2 3/4, and 1 that is 1 3/4 by 3/4. Okay, and all of that is on my blog. Let me get my Simply Scored. And we're going to start on the 6-inch side. Score at 3/4, 2 3/4, 3.5, and 5.5. Turn it to the 5.5-inch side and score at 3/4, 3 3/4, and 4.5. All right, now fold and burnish your score line. All right, so now we have a 3/4-inch strip on the bottom over here, a 1-inch strip at the top, and then a 1/2-inch strip over there. And this is what we're going to be doing. All right. So we're going to start over here. Go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge both sides of the square. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the first score line, and then wedge both sides of that square. Go to the last score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge up into that 1/2-inch rectangle. Okay, now turn it the other way. What we're going to do is count to the second score line, cut it to the second score line, and take these 4 pieces off. Okay, and then wedge up onto that 1/2-inch rectangle. All right, go to the next score line and cut it to the second score line. Take off the rectangle and wedge the square. And then go to the last score line, cut it to the second score line, rectangle off, and wedge the square. And then when it's upright 1/2-inch rectangle on this side, you want to round the corners of this top flap. Okay, and that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. Okay, now I'm going to take some tear and tape and put it on what's left of that 1/2-inch rectangle next to the score line, and take the backing off. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over and then fold the sides over to meet. Okay, this is our back with the seam. Push in the tabs and make sure you close the back flap first. All right, so this is what your box is. Now, if you don't want to do the ribbon around it, you could poke this in, maybe cut it a little shorter and put it in. Okay, now we need, first let's do the back flap piece, and this one is the one that is 1 3/4 by 3/4 and round the bottom side. And it'll match up with our back flap, right like that. And then these go on the front and back, long sides and short sides. And that's your box. So we're just going to let that dry a little. And we'll do our stamping. So first we need our basic white, and I'm using the to the point punch. I'm going to just cut that right out. All right, and these are the 3 images we're going to stamp. First, I'm going to use real red and do the border. Okay, and then we're going to get Pretty in Pink and my silicone mat so we can get a really good image on there. And we'll do the big solid heart. Try to get that right in the middle. And then lastly, with real red again, we're going to do the Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm going to put it right in the middle of the heart. All right, and then we need one of our heart necklaces. Put that in there. And I'm going to get some of this Frayed Grosgrain ribbon. If you have red, that would be good too, but I don't think we have any of the reds right now. And I'm just going to tie it around the long side with a bow right at the top. You could also put the back flap on with a Velcro dot, secure it. Oops. But then you could just tie the ribbon around the top flap there. All right, and then just snap that off. I'm going to leave it a little long so it's easier to tie. And then we need dimensionals. I'm going to put 1 dimensional in the middle, securing one side of the ribbon, and then some on this. And then I'm just going to put this right in the middle. And that is it. This is really quick and easy and pretty cheap. All right, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.